For all these years, that's the best speeches from start to finish to everything that we've ever done since I've been involved here. That is phenomenal. Thank all of you for those wonderful thoughts. On the cover, I'm a Marine by training. We don't typically remain covered indoors, and given what I'm about to do, it feels right. To keep the world free from tyranny, well over 2,000 of our small hometowns served in the armed forces during wartime. 81 of them made the ultimate sacrifice. They lived here in our neighborhoods. Most of them were tragically young. They left their families here in Rye to do their duty in faraway, harsh places like the Somme in World War I, Iwo Jima in World War II, Khe Sanh in Vietnam, and many other horrible places. It is our present duty to remember and honor them. Here are their names, their service branch, where they lived in Rye, and their age. And against the orders, I'm gonna, a few times, not for everyone, weave in a couple of other facts that you might find interesting and might bring their lives home to you. And if I don't butcher this, maybe they'll let me weave in a few extras every year. In World War I, 384 served, 9 died on the field of honor. Charles L. Armstrong, United States Army, Meadow Street, he was 27. Charles A. Batten, he was in the Black Watch, lived on School Street, he was 22. John Batten, United States Army, lived on Railroad Avenue, which is now Theodore Friend. He was 21. William K.B. Emerson Jr., United States Army, Forest Avenue, 24. William H. Geary Jr., United States Army, Post Road, 25 years old. Charles H. Johnson, United States Army, died on October 30th, 1918, 12 days before the armistice that would end the war. Edward J. McNamara, United States Army, Park Avenue, my street, 26. Curtis S. Reed, United States Navy, Upper Dogwood Lane, 22. Ralph P. Yerkes, United States Army, Purchase Street, 22. In World War II, 1,347 served, probably 20% of our population at the time, the male part of our population at the time. Think about that. 64 died on the field of honor. Campbell T. Ames, United States Army, Milton Road, 27. Charles W. Bailey, Jr., United States Navy, Milton Road, age 21. William R. Balcom, United States Army, Milton Road, 23. Charles W. Barth, United States Marine Corps, Midland Avenue, 27, died on Iwo Jima. John E. Bassett, United States Army, Grace Church Street, he was 20. Charles E. Bateson III, United States Army Air Corps, that's the precursor to what we call the Air Force now. Lived on Purchase Street here in Rye, he was 27. Thomas M. Black, United States Marine Corps, Midland Avenue, also died on Iwo Jima at the age of 20. Ralph J. Blome, United States Army, Osborne Road, 19. H. Stanley Bulkley, United States Army, Railroad Avenue, 21. Harry P. Camden Jr., United States Army Air Corps, Rye Beach Avenue, he was 43. You should jump on the RyeVets.com website and read about Harry P. Camden. He was 43, so I thought, you know, he had to have a different life. He served in both world wars. He was an accomplished sculptor, won presidential sculpting awards, and he was a professor at Cornell when he fought World War II and died. Richard T. Chapin, the Merchant Marine, Rye Beach Avenue, 28. George E. Christman Jr., United States Navy, Roosevelt Avenue, 24. John N. Compton Jr., United States Navy, Forest Avenue, 24. Richard W. Courtley, United States Marine Corps, Forest Avenue, 20. Anthony P. Crowley, United States Army, Oakland Beach Avenue, 25. Frank N. Dower Jr., United States Army Airport, Fernwood Avenue, he was 20. Daniel P. Dunkerley, United States Army Airport, School Street, he was 24. Frederick G. Ellingham Jr., United States Army, Grapple Street, 21. Frederick W. Fine, United States Army, Rosemere Street, 22 years old. Samuel P. Gagliardo, United States Army, Central Avenue, 29. A lot of kids in here played over on Gagliardo Field. That's why. Patrick A. Griffin, United States Army Airport, Highland Road, 26. Charles B. Harrison, United States Army Airport, 21. Harvey J. Heyman, United States Navy, Rye Beach Avenue, 21. Peter J. Heffernan, United States Army Airport, Bulkley Manor, 28. James A. Hertz, United States Army, Locust Lane over in Loudon Woods, 23. Joseph N. Hood Jr., United States Army Airport, Grandview Avenue, 28. Walter K. Howland, United States Navy, Post Road, 35. George C. Johnson Jr., United States Army Airport, Orchard Lane, 24. Carl J. Kirchway Jr., United States Navy, Stuyvesant Avenue, 22. James L. Larkin, United States Marine Corps, Purchase Street, 22. Another one of our Iwo Jima Marines. Robert A. Lathrop, United States Army, Milton Road, 19. William B. Leaf, United States Army Airport, Grace Church Street, 23 years old. Harry Lowe Jr., the Royal Canadian Air Force. He went in because the U.S. wasn't in the war yet. And he knew he had to do the right thing, so he went to Canada and joined up. Died age 21. Thomas F. Maloney, United States Army, Grapple Street, 38. Paul A. Mansell, United States Army Airport, Ridgeland Manor, 27. John G. McCarthy, United States Army Airport, Grapple Street, 23. Alan J. McDonald, USA, United States Army, Midland Avenue, 37 years old. He was a lieutenant at the Peningo Hook and Ladder in the Rye Fire Department. A. Graham McElwain II, United States Navy, Upper Dogwood Lane, 22 years old. His aunt was Edith Reed, who served on the city council here in Rye, and the bird sanctuary is named after over there. He lived with his aunt Edith Reed when he went off to war. Didn't come home. John R. Mendenhall, United States Army, Beall Road, age 51. There's a story there, I guarantee it. George O. Mergenthaler, United States Army, Purchase Street, 24. Robert S. Merrill, United States Army, Oakland Beach Avenue, 25. Charles F. Mitchell, United States Army, Grace Church Street, 20 years old. Philip A. Oldham, that letter that Tim just beautifully read, United States Marine Corps, lived over on Meadow Place, 29 years old. Ralph P. Parsons, United States Army, Guyon Road, 32 years old. William G. Parsons, United States Army Air Corps, Guyon Road, 24. Mark Rainsford, United States Army, Highland Road, 25. John S. Riley, United States Army, Post Road, 24. John F. Sandler, United States Marine Corps, Grapple Street, 23 years old. The last of our 4 Marines who died on Iwo Jima. That's a lot for one little town in America. Raymond G. Scherf, United States Army Air Corps, Midland Avenue, 26 years old. Roland C. Senf, United States Army, Wapanoka Street, over in Indian Village, 19 years old. Robert L. Shedden, United States Army Air Corps, Forest Avenue, 23. Alan A. Slade Jr., United States Army, Meadow Place, 19. Peter J. Sproul, United States Army, Natoma Street, 19. Henry B. Stimson Jr., United States Army Air Corps, Mendota Avenue, 27. George W. Strange Jr., United States Army, Wainwright Street, 28. James K. Taylor, United States Army Air Corps, Davis Avenue, 25. He was a Rye High School class in 1935. He was a member of the Kirby family. Many of you might know the Kirby family had a kid who played Major League Baseball. But his forebear was the captain of the Rye High School baseball team back in the day. He died flying on a B-17 in World War II. James N. Thorne, Royal Air Force, Post Road, 24. Donald R. Torrey, United States Army, Park Lane, 20. Stanley K. Turner Jr., United States Navy, 25. Here's the three tough ones. Charles P. Wassell, United States Army Air Corps, Grace Church Street, 22. Frank L. Wassell, United States Army Air Corps, Grace Church Street, 24. Harry B. Wassell, United States Army Air Corps, Grace Church Street, 27. The three Wassell brothers were all bomber pilots. They all died within 15 months of each other. William G. Werner, United States Army, Harbor Terrace Drive, 24. John E. Williamson, United States Army, Milton Road, 30. In the Korean War, 194 boys from Rye served. 3 died on the field of honor. Walter E. Bailey, United States Navy, Milton Road, 30. Graduate Rye High School in 1940. He was a Boy Scout, like you boys. He served in both World War II and Korea. His brother was that Charles W. Bailey Jr. that I read earlier. So he survived World War II. His brother didn't. He continued to serve and died in Korea. Robert S. Banks, United States Army, Goldman Street, 23. Vaughn D. Prunier, United States Air Force, Soundview Avenue, 23. In the Vietnam War, 192 served, 5 died there on the field of honor. Daniel F. Donahue, United States Air Force, lived at Elm Street, 32 years old. Richard E. Hanley, United States Army, lived at Ridgeland Manor, 25 years old. Christopher H. Markey, United States Marine Corps, lived on Harbor Terrace. He was 24. Paul M. McGrath, United States Marine Corps, Park Drive North. He was 23. And last, John F. Shaughnessy Jr., United States Air Force, lived over on Grandview Avenue, and he was 30 years old. Rye High School class in 1950, played football at Colgate, was a navigator on a B-26, and was shot down. Next time you're over at Rye Rec and you look over at the flagpole, that's dedicated to John F. Shaughnessy. So we all owe our thanks to Rye resident Chris Maloney. Chris, please stand up. He has dedicated years of his life researching all of that. So for all 81 of those people, and every other veteran in Rye, not just our deceased veterans, Chris has worked up biographies for them. And they are, riveting reading. I read all 81 of them to try to get ready for today. And I'm telling you, they are wonderful, wonderful stories. Go on RyeVets.org and read a couple. The stories are amazing, and they deserve a few minutes of your time.